When you have complete certainty, you don't have to worry. When you have made a decision, you don't have to stress. But when you have unmade decisions, you think about them, you're stressing, what do I do? What am I going to decide? When you have things you don't know if it's going to work, you're concerned, you're like, you can't sleep, you don't know what's going to happen. When you are uncertain about things, when you are unsure, you are constantly stuck in this state of being self-detrimentally curious. You are like, I don't know if it's going to work, I don't know if it's not going to work, I don't know if it's going to happen or not. And that keeps you up at night. That will slow you down, that will make you concerned and worried and nervous and edgy. But when you have complete certainty in yourself, complete belief in yourself, complete belief in an action or something that you think is going to happen, when you know these things, you're not worried. You're not concerned, you're not nervous, you're not anxious, you know what's going to happen. Even if it's a bad thing that's about to happen. If you know in 10 seconds there's a football flying across the sky, and in 5 seconds it's going to hit you in the face, you're not really nervous, you sort of know what's happening, you can move, you can duck, you don't know what's happening. But if you turn around and in you see the ball in a quarter of a second it's about to hit you, you're like, you're all anxious and scared. Now, is that because, it's physically? No, it's not. It's just because you can't do anything about it, you're not sure. You don't really know. It's too late now. But if you see it first, you go, oh, there's a ball coming towards my face, I'll just move. You know what's going to happen. You're not nervous, you just fix it. Because you know you can fix it, you know what you can do. So when you have complete certainty in yourself, you are no longer anxious, you are no longer nervous, you are no longer worried, you are no longer up at night and not being able to sleep because of these things. So why don't you have complete certainty in yourself? I have complete certainty that I will become rich. You might think, oh, you're some kid saying I'm get rich, and it's just another internet. No, I know. I've been investing for 3 years now. Stocks, crypto, this other thing. I bought my car with stocks, right? I didn't actually pay for the car with stocks, I sold some. But, the money came from stocks, right? I'm investing. Worst case scenario, I keep investing for another 20 years and I'm rich. Boom. That's worst case scenario. 20 years, I'm rich, right? Worst case. Ideally, I can make a bunch of money now, in the next couple of years. Worst case scenario, I invest, and I don't invest that much, but blah blah. And after 20 years, I'm chilling. Worst case. Best case scenario is to build a business, build some money, build some online stuff, make some money, use it to go places, network with people, make more money, get connections. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario takes a while. Best case scenario happens quickly. I'm chilling. I know I'm going to be rich. Now, is there still a possibility that it might go wrong, it might fail, it might be slow? Yes, there's always a possibility of everything. But when you have complete certainty in yourself, complete belief in yourself, there is no worry, there is no anxiousness, there is no anxiety, there is no, is it going to happen, is it not going to happen, I'm not sure, I can't sleep. None of that. I sleep great at night because I'm A, extremely tired from working continuously, but B, I know it's not going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I don't need to go, is it going to happen ever? I know. I decided about 3 years ago, it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I know I'm going to get rich. I know this content's going to pay off. I know I'm going to get strong. I know it's all going to work out. So if you don't have that belief in yourself, it A, won't happen, and B, the journey's going to be a lot harder. I don't need evidence. I mean, I've done thousands of hours of work. I've posted thousands of videos and thousands of workouts. I've tried a whole bunch of businesses, a whole bunch of things, done a whole bunch of hustles. I've done a whole bunch of just complete, brokey things. I've done recycling the cans. I've worked on farms. I've shoveled shit. I've cut grass. I've split wood. I've done all these things. I've dug trenches. I've built shade houses. I've done all these things. I've done these normal things. I've worked in cafes. I've worked in shops. I've worked on farms. I've worked in small businesses. I've done a whole bunch of stuff. I know what it comes to. Worst case scenario, I worked some shit job for a shit wage and somehow, managed to invest a little bit of money here and there. And eventually, I'm, wealthy from investing. Worst case. So I know that A is going to happen and B, there's, plan B, plan C, plan D. I'm chilling. I know it's going to happen. So I need you to have complete certainty in yourself. I need you to look at yourself in the mirror today, right now, and understand fully it will happen if I make it happen. Force, right? Cause and effect. If you go up to a wall right now, right, so for instance, this wall right is concrete. I think it's concrete. This wall, if I were to punch this wall, it would probably hurt my hand. Because I punch the wall, the force goes into my knuckles because the wall didn't move. If it was a wooden wall, potentially I might punch it hard enough that it breaks. I punch the wall, and because of all the force, the wall snaps. The bit of wood snaps and it goes through the wall. Cause and effect. If I take this coffee mug and throw it at my phone, and it hits the camera lens, it'll probably break the camera lens. If I do hit the lens, if I go like this, throw it, and this metal part hits the lens, probably break the lens, cause and effect. So if I do thousands of hours of work and continually locked in, I'm grinding all the time, I have goals I've written on the whiteboard, I'm up at 5 a.m, I'm asleep by 10. If you're continually locked in, how can I not be rich? How can you not be rich? How can you not achieve your goals if you just do what needs to be done? Because you may not be unable to pull it off right now. You may not have any lucky days, but I guarantee you, if you show up every single day the next 10 years, give or take, for better or for worse, it will happen. Believe in yourself. It's that simple. But I'm going to go back to the work. As you can see right here, I do have an E1 Guides video playing in the background. Was listening to that. But I'm also editing this video. That's the task. Editing that, drinking this coffee. When this coffee runs out, going to the next task. But editing this vlog, filming this video, doing things. Get to it. We all work through. You can't believe in yourself and have no work. Your words must be backed by action. So now, as I've said this, I now sound like some super disciplined, super motivated person. So I can go, oh, that's not, in reality, guys, no, work. Let's get it done. It's work time. Have a productive day. Believe in yourself. You got this. See you tomorrow.